Okay, I am very excited about my Big Lots haul. Now, look, the reason why I do Big Lots is because Big Lots recently they've gotten more and more organic items, and I need to eat organically. It's a necessity. But organic, non GMO food is very expensive. In my opinion, all of our food should be non GMO and organic because the alternative is not fit for human consumption. It leaves you with a disease and death. So I'm very upset the fact that our food is so unclean and really not fit for consumption. And in order to buy clean food now, you have to pay more money to simply get food that is, okay to consume. Anyway, that's a whole new topic, and I don't want to get on my soapbox and preach to you all about that. But when I found out that Big Lots were carrying organic items and at a reasonable price, I had to come out and share it with everyone. So, without further ado, let's get started. Here we are, our Kashi cereal brands. Now, you can go into the supermarket and find this stuff, $6 a box. But here it was $2.80 at Costco. Sweet potato sunshine. It's non-GMO. It is organic. That it is pesticide, fructose corn syrup, and soy free. Watch out for the soy lecithin. The soy that is placed into our food products in the United States of America is not fit for you to consume. Do not consume it. Take a look at the information out there. If you don't, trust what I'm saying, and I understand, but take a look at it. So what I have found is that soy lecithin is the new high fructose corn syrup. It is in everything. I mean, in everything. So you have to be, very careful and very diligent with reading the ingredients on the products that you buy. Anyway, Organic Promise, non-GMO and kosher and organic. Okay. Next. Okay, we have this item. And this is a non-GMO cookie. It's not organic. I brought this for a friend. Even though I insist on eating every possible thing that goes into my mouth organic, I know that other people aren't. So I'm sending a friend a care basket. But I still try to get things as healthy as I possibly can, even for people who are not, just limiting themselves to an organic diet. So these cookies, though, they're low in sugar. There's no high fructose corn syrup. There's no inorganic artificial food colorings or anything like that. And it is non-GMO verified. So they're the double chocolate cherry brownie cookies. $3.50, and you know how expensive these can be. Okay. This is for that same friend. Even though, I would never eat. Well, anyway, okay, I shouldn't say that. But even though this is something that no one should be consuming this on a regular basis. But if you do consume it, then at least get something that doesn't have too many of the bad things in it. And this at least wasn't too bad. And it was also kosher certified. So at least there's a certain amount of care that goes into those products. So we got this. And wow, I don't know how much it was. I don't have the price in it. And you got 4. It's only showing you 2, but you get 4. They slipped out of the little box. Very cheap. Very good price. Okay. And here we have our Mary's Gone Crackers brand. These organic ginger snaps. I love these cookies. It's about, I can get them on sale for about $1 more than this. But a regular price, I don't buy anything on regular price, so I really couldn't tell you how they were on regular price. But this is the best price. Big Lots was the best price that I've seen. It just depends on by how much. Sometimes they go on sale and it's just maybe a 50 cents to a dollar, $2 difference. But at the regular price, I would guess it's probably at least, a $2 saving. Okay, love these chips. And one thing about potato chips you got to be careful about is that your regular potatoes that are not organic, they are sprayed with pesticides in the field. Then when they pick them, they spray them again with another chemical agent to keep them from sprouting. So they're sprayed twice. They're sprayed, and really more than that, because when they're in the field, they're growing, they spray multiple times. So they're sprayed while they're in their planting season, and then once they harvest, they spray them again. And many people, they even eat the skin of the potato. So you're not getting any protection from those chemicals. So there are certain things that if you can't get it organic, you should never eat them. Potatoes is one of them. Apples is another. Milk, dairy products, meat products, things of that nature. But potatoes too is one of those on that list. So to find organic potato chips is such a blessing. These are organic and they are non-GMO. I thought that if something was organic, that it was also non-GMO. But what I have found, or what I have read in the non-GMO project group and other studies, is that 95% of organic products are organic. But there's a 5% chance that there could be some inorganic materials in there. Well, what can you say? You do what you can do. We're here on this earth. We can only do the best that we can do. So that's what I do. I do the best that I can do. But these potato chips, they are organic and they are non-GMO, and they were $1.75 and they are delicious. The Loop's organic potato chips, and they're sour cream and onion. Now, they used to sell these at Costco in the big bag, and now they don't. Costco, they flip-flop so much. Sometimes they're selling some and then it goes. So I was very happy to find this at Big Lots and a great price. Okay, so what do we have next? Now I don't even eat this, but my father does. So we got some for him. It's sauerkraut. It's organic sauerkraut. Now, one thing about your sauerkraut and the fact that it is organic is so great. It acts like as a probiotic. So it's very good for the gut. So this was $3, a big old jar of sauerkraut. My dad's gonna be really happy. Now, this next choice, okay, there's just nothing good about it. All right, so I'm just not even gonna go there and try to give that to you. There's nothing good about it except the price and the fact that you can find it there at Big Lots, and it was all kosher. We do not eat pork. We follow the dietary laws of the good book, and so we stay away from the pork. And what we have found is that pork is in everything, from sugar all the way down. So this is just like in everything. Now, here's a product that we got, and it's called cubed red beets, organic, pickled beets. Beets are another one of those items that are very good for you, very healthy, and you just don't find this kind of stuff. It's also kosher. Well, everything we got was kosher also, because we just don't do the pork thing, not if we can help it. We do everything that we can to stay away from it. Okay, so this was $3, organic cubed red beets. Lovely. And for the friend that we are sending the care packet to, he loves snacks, and I found some old-fashioned candy that I just had to throw in there for him. So he's a healthy person, and so we figured that he can handle this. Look, they had Red Hots. Remember these? And it's kosher, so there's no pork in this. $1. That was good. The next item were, remember these, the Charleston Chews? This was $1 too. I think it's the vanilla flavor. So these are humongous. Man, I would tear these up as a kid. And I love these. My husband loves these too, the after dinner mints. and they're $2 a box. So they're after 8 after dinner mints. The Thins, love these too. Of course, I can't indulge in them anymore because I can't handle chocolate anymore either, but yummy. Now, we found these. We're really getting into ancient grains because we've really found that there are so many grain choices out there that are so good for you. We're also focused on an alkaline diet. So we focus on the alkaline grains like the millet, kamut, the buckwheat, things of that nature. So we found these packets. They're called Moroccan Bazaar Ancient Grain Fusion. So in here, a colorful, saucy blend of organic grains, legumes, fruits, vegetables, and spices. So we're gonna try this. It was $1.90. I've never had anything like it. But it's organic, it's non-GMO, you know, it's full of all of those grains that are really good for you. So we're gonna give it a go. Maybe I'll come back and give you a review on it, okay? And if any of you out there, if you've tried these at the store and you know, have an opinion on them, write a comment. And then let me know too how much you paid for them because they were $1.90 there. So I've never run across these, not even really in the other your regular supermarket. So let me know what was the pricing in your market at the regular price. You know, if this is something that you know you consume. Okay, now this is something that being on an organic diet and a raw diet and trying to make every calorie, you know, count as far as health and things of that nature, I really do not consume soda pops. I can't even tell you the last time I consumed a soda pop. It's been years. But we found organic soda pop at Big Lots. Ta-da! And it's kosher. So there, it's the very group. It's organic and it's also low calorie. So there's not a whole lot of sugar in these. They use organic sugar. So there's just 15 grams of sugar to each pop. So that's pretty good. We'll take these and they're 50 cents each. We'll taste them and I'll give you an update on that. I don't really drink a lot of pop, but this is good to have when you have guests come over because it's good to give them something that they're accustomed to consuming. They can have a nice fresh beverage and then you can let them know, hey, it wasn't a lot of sugar in this. It was organic, non-GMO. So whereas you don't want to drink this all the time, it's not bad for you to have it once in a while, right? Everything in moderation, or everything that is clean, you know, in moderation. So I thought these were great. And they had it in ginger ale, lemon lime, and orange. And we got a little bit of each. Next, what we have here, I love this. I always get these. These are $1 a can, and these are black beans. I stack up on these. They are kosher, non-GMO, and organic. Just can't beat it. Beans. Beans, beans. Good for your heart, and you know the rest. They're just good for you. Okay, I couldn't resist that, people. And then here we have an organic, oh no, I take that back. It wasn't organic, but we got this for our friend because it was sweetened with honey. So it's not, they don't have all that sugar that you have. I thought it was organic also though. It wasn't organic, Valerie? I guess not. But it's sweetened with honey instead of sugar. So it'll be good. The person that we're giving it to, they love peanut butter, so I'm thinking that they like strawberry jam also. Hopefully. That's a big assumption on my part. Okay, I have another box of organic cereal. You know, cereal is also a great snack. It's good if you're just hungry. Instead of popping a cookie, a handful of a healthy cereal is a good snack. And this is the Cinnamon Harvest from Kashi. Organic and non-GMO and kosher. You just can't beat it. $2.80. You know how much these are in the store. So expensive. Okay. Organic coconut water. And this is the large 33.8 fluid ounces, a liter. And it's $3. Organic coconut water. Coconut water is so good for you. I like to add it to a punch that I make. I take my organic juices, I put it in my pitcher halfway, then I fill the rest of it with coconut water, or I'll do half coconut water and then half sparkling water. And that way it makes a very low sugar, because not any sugar added. Of course, it's just the sugar that's in the fruit. But still, even with that, I keep the sugar content low. So it keeps that very low. It gives me the electrolytes and everything that comes with the coconut water. And then it gives me a little bit of a sparkle, so that I get the feeling of drinking like a pop. Very good. In fact, I can't even drink straight juice anymore because it's just too sweet. And when you're buying your juices also, stay away from concentrate. No good. Don't have any sugar added. Definitely don't get any with high fructose corn syrup. And try to get it with just the juice of the fruit and water if they add anything. That's it. Okay, got a couple of these. Now these items I got for again, our friend we're sending the care basket to. But these were kosher, and they're little biscottis, almond crisp bites and bits. You know, the little Italian biscottis, they're so good, $3. So I just love a good biscotti with, like some hot chocolate. Well, really hot carob because I can't have the chocolate, or some nice steamed milk with a little bit of cinnamon and vanilla, and you dunk in your little biscotti. Yum, yum. And then, I've not seen these even in the store, but they had organic candy. And look, organic pomegranate candy with real pomegranates. You know, pomegranate is such a great antioxidant. So these were $2. I got a hard candy in the pomegranate and one in honey. Yeah, I thought that was cool. $2. So that's going to go into the care packet. And then I needed some measuring cups and spoons. I just was in Big Lots, so I grabbed this one. Now this one was $4. I know they have these at the Dollar Tree, but the Dollar Tree ones, when they have this here, the little mark, it rubs off. And that just irks me because I don't want to be measuring things and it rubs off easily. So I don't want that in my food. So I tried this one, and I'll let you know if this rubbed off or not. Because just because it costs $4 doesn't mean it's better than the Dollar Tree one. It could just mean that it's just more expensive and you're still getting something toxic on your spoons. But it is by Farberware. It's a known brand. So I'll try it out and I'll let you know. Oh, these are so good. Okay, these are delicioso. The salted caramel pecan cookies. They are non-GMO. They are not organic, but they are full of all the good stuff. They're just not organic. So I can't consume these on a large, or on any kind of a regular basis. I did have one because I picked it up and look. Okay, this is what the mind does, okay? Because I looked at these cookies in that section carefully. I was there a long time looking at them, reading the ingredients, and then could have sworn this box had organic on it. I guess I just made my mind see it because I love caramel. And I looked at the chocolate ones and I separated all the ones that did not have it, and I said, oh, look, these salted caramel ones they are organic and non-GMO. And I got it and I brought them home and I showed my husband and my daughter, and I was like, these are so good. And then my daughter came in and just burst my bubble. Mom, these are not organic. They're non-GMO, but they're not organic. And so my love affair was short-lived. And I don't eat these anymore, but I do give them to people who don't care about organics, because this is the best next thing. Okay, and our next item, I was very excited to find this, very excited. because I haven't been able to find organic canned milk at my local grocery store. They have organic coconut water, but they don't have the organic coconut milk. And then what we found out, if you want to make whipped cream, you can use coconut milk to do so. So I want to do some baking and maybe some cupcakes. And I do want to make some caramel. So I know I need some thick milk. So this just has organic coconut milk and guar gum, which is a natural thickener. No problem with that at all. This is organic, and I do believe it had the kosher symbol. But you know, you see, you know it's kosher because you know, there's nothing else but guar gum and coconut. So there is no pork in coconut or guar gum. So there you have it. Oh, and this was $1.25. And it's organic. The next item that we got, I've never tried this, but this is going to our friend. It's the no need to stir creamy organic peanut butter. Organic, and kosher, I do believe. I think that's the kosher symbol, or one of them. Organic peanuts, organic peanut oil, organic cane sugar, and sea salt. There you have it. This was a great haul. I had been to Big Lots in, I don't know, a bit. But I always go there and I get my canned beans because they have the organic canned beans. And I get pinto beans, black beans, and garbanzo beans. So that keeps me supplied with that. But then as I noticed that as I, you know, go and get my beans, I started noticing more and more organic items. And at really good prices. So yeah, I just got really excited about it. Yeah, so I got the organic, I think these are the pinto beans, the black beans, and the garbanzo beans. And they were $1. Can't beat that. I just stack up on them. They are good until like 2018. Can't beat that. That's a good thing too if you are prepping and you're trying to keep some food on hand, because people, the writing on the wall, I don't know. I don't know about that American dollar. Look at Greece, Venezuela, Brazil, just everywhere. There's so much drought and there's so many food shortages. Anyway, so, you know, we just do what we can do, and Big Lots is helping us do that with their cheap prices on their organic items. Anyway, this is some organic jam, strawberry rhubarb jam. Now, these little bitty jars of organic jam, they be $5, $6, $7, $8. I'm like, man, okay, give me a break. So this is $3. More like it. You know, I'd like it better if it was $2 or $1. But that being said, it is organic, non-GMO, and kosher. So I will buy it for $3. And next, we have dum 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 dum. I didn't get that from them. But look, I am a tea lover. Now, I don't get my tea from Big Lots because I can't tolerate caffeine. So, all of their teas are caffeine. But my husband and my daughter can drink them, and they're organic. This is a lovely organic golden peach tea. Oh, this sounds so nice. And then we have organic peppermint and organic black cherry. Doesn't that sound nice? And these were $2 each. Organic teas, herbal teas, are $6, $7 a box because I buy them. I just don't buy a lot. Because who can afford to buy, you know, copious amounts of tea when it costs $6 and $7 a box? So I got my husband and my daughter and, you know, some tea so they can enjoy it. And next, Okay, I got these for the friend that we're sending the care package to, and then sometimes too I'll get it from my dad. Look, my dad's 90. Dad is 93. He is a World War II vet. Hey, I figure if he doesn't have organic and non-GMO, it's okay. I give him, we get him things to enjoy. He's healthy. He's not overweight in any way, shape, or form. So we just give him things to enjoy. These are very good, thin little cookies. He loves them. He gobbles them up. $2.50. Everything we got was kosher. Okay, so at least he's not consuming any pork. And really, as far as these cookies are concerned, I mean, look, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ingredients. That's pretty good. I mean, I go into the store and you look at cookies, oh my gosh, I couldn't even count them. There's so many ingredients and chemicals and whatever in there. So they do have some items that are not non-GMO and they're not organic, but they're a little bit more wholesome. They have those things that your mom used to buy, those old time things, and they were a little bit more wholesome. And they don't have as many chemicals in them. I mean, So my dad likes cookies. He's 93 years old. We get him the cookies. Now, for the friend that we're sending the care package to, hello, we got some nibs. They're kosher. Hey, they're chocolate parfaits. Doesn't that sound lovely? Yum, yum, yum. So I hope he enjoys it. And they have these Nature's Path granola bars. They have the dark chocolate chip for $2.50. Now, I don't consume this because they have the soy lecithin. Now look, soy lecithin is in everything. I mean in everything. If you're not looking, okay, it's in it. It's in everything. So the fact that I stay away from soy, and my daughter does. My husband will consume it, in small amounts now and then. And I know that the friend that we're sending the care packet to, that they're probably consuming it in small amounts too. So we went ahead and got this, but this isn't something that you want to get all the time because they have soy lecithin in it. Why? Just the chocolate brands. I mean, the other ones don't have it. I'm like, come on, people. Put carob chocolate in it. Don't use regular chocolate if you have to put soy lecithin. And you don't have to use soy lecithin. Look, there's sunflower lecithin. You can use that, right? Nothing wrong with sunflower. Let's use that. Why don't we use sunflower lecithin? If you've got to use something to keep the chocolate from melting fast or whatever they use it for. But I digress. These are yummy. And the soy lecithin, I do believe, is the last ingredient or close to the last ingredient. Yeah, see, it's the last ingredient. Contains soy and tree nuts. And you know what? The way they say this, contains soy and tree nuts because of the coconut. Anyway. No, see, the soy is the soy lecithin. See, and that's in the chocolate. That's what it is. The soy lecithin is in the chocolate chips because they put that in everything that's chocolate. Even the ice cream that I buy, my organic ice cream, it'll come in different flavors, but it'll be soy in just the chocolate flavor. But then we've got a lovely organic ice cream that we get now, the coconut ice cream. And that's great to get because coconut is so good for you. It has so many benefits. So it's alkaline, and it's very important to, have an alkaline diet. And that way I can eat my ice cream, and it can be alkaline, and it's not, killing you at the same time that you're enjoying a treat. Okay. I told you this was a huge Big Lot, not Dollar Tree, Big Lot haul. And that's the same cereal. Okay, I think this is the last item. Oh, wait. Nope, one more. Last two items from our Big Lot haul. And that is, they have these low sodium organic tomato soup. Non-GMO, organic, low sodium. Wow. You can't beat that. And the Bare Naked granola, the sea salt caramel apple. So this is not organic, but again, this is for our friend, and it's a more wholesome snack than, say, a Snickers bar or something like that. So I hope you all have, gotten some good information from this. Try to eat as clean as possible. If you can get organic, get it. If you can get non-GMO, then get it. If you can't, then at least try to get the products that don't have soy lecithin in it, high fructose corn syrup in it, copious amounts of sodium in it, MSG in it, and things of that nature. And then if you're working on a budget though, go to Big Lots. You can get organics even if you're working on a budget. Just shop Big Lots. Keep an eye on their items. Go in frequently, because you know how Big Lots are. They just don't get everything in all the time. So you have to just, stop by, take a browse. It can save you a lot of money and give you good health. Okay, so that being that, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment. Please keep your comments respectable and kind. And if you have any feedback, let us know. We accept that. We appreciate it. And we think that you took time out of your day to look at our video. See you next time, hopefully. Bye.